Hey fellow crypto enthusiast, welcome to today's quick trend analysis. Here we go. In today's video you will find out how the price of IOTA has changed and what the technical indicators SMA, EMA, divergence and stochastic RSI are showing. If you are not familiar with the indicators, check out the explanation videos down below in the description. Looking at the IOTA hourly time frame, the price moved quickly to the downside with around 4.8% in the last 24 hours, with a current price of 1.38. However, the volume wasn't especially high, so this move wasn't very strong. Looking at the hourly simple moving averages, for this time interval, the current price is below all of the simple moving averages, which looks bearish and you should keep an eye on the closest SMA. The 50 SMA will play as resistance or the price will peak above the current price which is around 1.41. However, the shorter time frames are not very accurate and the bigger time intervals like the daily should also be considered for longer price development. Jumping to the hourly exponential moving averages, the price at the moment is situated below the hourly ribbon, which is usually bearish and the ribbon can act as a resistance, so you should keep an eye on if the price will break it or bounce of it. The current price to watch is around 1.43. However, the ribbon is compressed, which means the current trend is not very strong and a trend change could be expected. Jumping to the hourly stochastic RSI, both the %K and %D lines are currently very low, which means that the price is oversold and a trend change or at least some kind of consolidation is to be expected. However, the K line still hasn't crossed the D line, so you should wait to see if the trend will actually change to the upside. Moving to the 3-hourly simple moving averages, the price broke the 200 SMA to the upside but the volume wasn't very high, which means it is not a very strong signal. At the moment, the price is between the 200 and the 20 SMA. If the price bounces off the 200 SMA which is currently at 1.36 it could be seen as a support and the 20 SMA that is at 1.4 could be perceived as a resistance to the upside. If there were to be a break either way, it means that there could be a continuous move in that direction. Important to note is that the price is currently above the 200 SMA, which can play as a strong support. However, breaking it decisively to the downside will signal a potential big move down. However, the shorter time frames are not very accurate and the bigger time intervals like the daily should also be considered for longer price development. Looking at the 3-hourly exponential moving averages, the current price is below the 3-hourly ribbon, which is generally bearish and the ribbon could play as a resistance, so it is to watch if the price will bounce off it or break it. The current price to watch is around 1.44. Nevertheless, a trend change can be expected owing to the ribbon being compressed, which means that the trend is currently not very strong. Usually, when the price moves to the side, the ribbon is less reliable. Looking at the 3-hourly stochastic RSI, the stochastic RSI currently shows no overbought or oversold conditions, but we can see that the trend is currently going down because the K line is below the D line. Jumping to the daily simple moving averages, the price crossed the 20 SMA upwards but it's not a very strong signal that the volume hasn't been very high. The current price is above all simple moving averages for this time interval, which looks bullish and it is to watch if the closest SMA, the 20 SMA could hold support or the price will break it to the downside below the current price of around 1.38. Jumping to the daily exponential moving averages, at the moment, the price is above the daily ribbon, which can be perceived as bullish and the ribbon could play as a support. This means that you should watch if the price could bounce off the ribbon. The current price to watch is around 1.16. The support should be relatively strong seeing as the ribbon is spread out. Searching for divergence in the daily time frame, there was a bearish divergence and the price already went down. Moving to the daily stochastic RSI, both the %K and %D lines are in the lower region, which means that the price is getting oversold and soon a trend change or at least some kind of consolidation could be expected. You should wait to see if there will be an upward trend to the crypto because the K line has not yet crossed the D line. Generally, the bigger time frames have a bigger impact on the price, so please keep that in mind when we show different time frames showing contrasting indicators. Also, the shorter time frames are only representative for the short-term trading. Thanks for watching. New videos are uploaded every few hours analyzing various cryptocurrencies, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. If there is something that you didn't understand, leave us a comment below and we'll get back to you. You should know that trading with cryptocurrencies is very risky, and these videos are only an overview of what happens with the price and a pure technical analysis without considering the fundamentals. So you should read more and make your own investing decisions. See you next time.